Hi y'all, welcome. Today's highlighted plant for the chicken food forest is going to be the mulberry tree. Okay, this is my mulberry tree here. It did have some damage to it and it died back, and it is now a bush. Unfortunately, I was hoping to maintain that tree, but this variety is a dwarf mulberry variety. Again, it is more of a bush right now, but we did plant it earlier in the year. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I didn't video me planting it, but I'll tell you how I planted it. I planted it using blood meal, bone meal, azomite, and a little bit of potash from the fireplace throughout, from the winter. Okay, so those are the things that I used. I sprinkled the hole with that, and then I planted it here. Okay, I have another one planted in a smaller chicken pen over there, but I'm in the meat pen, the meat bird pen, because this is where my main focus is going to be at on this chicken pen, but I'm going to be working on all three pens. Okay, so but back to the background on this. So it got some damage and now it's become a bush. Okay, and so I have not fertilized it at all since I put it here. Okay, probably gonna fertilize it at the end of the season. Okay, but let's go over some of the pros of the mulberry plant for the chicken food forest here. Number one, it'll provide a shade for the chickens. Here in zone 8A, it gets pretty hot, and we cleared the property here recently. Before there was a lot of shade, now there's not that much shade at all. We do have some trees left, but there's not that much shade. And when we cleared the land, the trees that were shading the chicken pen are now gone. So we put this in here for the shade. I needed a quick shade, and this was the biggest plant that I had, so it went in first. I put some logs around the bottom. Okay, I'll show you those here. I put some logs around the bottom to kind of help the chickens keep from digging at the roots. Okay, so I just kind of put a log barrier around it. Okay, so that's how I did that. Okay, so the next pro to it is going to be that chickens love the mulberries, and they're very nutritional. So speaking of nutritional, the nutrition that the mulberries have is they have vitamin C and B6. They contain minerals calcium, iron, and magnesium, and they're rich in antioxidants. Okay, so that means that the chickens are going to be eating very healthy, and it's going to be fresh for them. Fresh food is good whether you're an animal or a human. So I think, and it's going to help us save money. So we're going to put that in there, and we're going to just keep growing it. I also, want to share the con with you. The one con that I found about mulberry is that mulberry has a white sap in their leaves, and it's called latex, and it is toxic. Okay, so, but I noticed that the chickens haven't even pecked at this, so it's like they already know not to mess with it. Okay, just put it out here and put with the chickens, and that was that. They don't tend to eat the leaves of mulberries, so they only eat the berries when they fall. So those are the pros and cons that I have to share with you. I hope you found this informative. I will be doing a video every time I come up with a plant to put out here in this food forest, and I want to try to build it as quickly as I can. Before we go, I'll show you a quick little video of how it looks before we get too started. That way you can see how it looks after I'm done. So here's a quick little video. Let's see a little preview of the chicken pen before, and as we go through, I'll give updates, but this is what it looks like. Just a lot of weeds and grass. I did get some mulch down in here before I put the chickens in, but the grass just came through. I did not get a chance to get a thick enough layer of mulch. We ran out of mulch, and that's part of life around here. Okay, so as you see, it's full of weeds. Okay. Okay, guys, I hope you found this video informative, and if it's something that you're interested in following along with, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notifications bell so that way you're notified of all the videos that come out. And until next time, guys, happy homesteading.